Good evening. And I think, oh, he is. He's there. I thought you froze now, mate.
There you go.
Yeah.
I don't know why you're up or what, but anyway, we're in.
I think you're freezing a little bit, Kichi. So, right, let's get into it. How's everyone doing? How have you been, mate? How's the pond?
Yeah, good. Busy day today. So obviously, as probably most people know, I've had a couple of issues with some bacteria and what have you. So I bleached the pond. It's on its third fill now, but I've had it right down, had all the liner back and everything, folded it all back in on itself, and done a much neater job of it. So it's looking good. Looking good.
Good.
Everything else is doing okay at the moment, thankfully.
Yeah. No more showing signs, no?
No, not at all. Not at all. So fingers crossed. But like I say, it was 5 weeks from the last one before it showed up again. So we'll see. We'll get through the summer. We could do with it, getting the temperatures up a little bit. It'd be nice.
Yeah.
And then have a proper autumn and winter. But it never happens in the UK, does it? So.
No, we're going to have a horrendous January and February like we did this year. And then we're going to spike up in March. And yeah, fish aren't going to know what to do with themselves.
Yeah.
I think what I'm going to do, as much as the cost, I think I am going to put in line eaters around 6 degrees through January and February, because the way the weather changed in Feb to March, I think that's why I suffer with parasites so early on in the season and really struggled to get over them. Definitely didn't help the fact I moved out and moved the fish in February as well, which couldn't be helped. But yeah. Right, let's fuse in. So we've got Michael Kirby.
Yeah.
Kichi. Budgie Ponky, Chris Taylor, Leons, Dino. Ian Enzer, Sean Higgins, Joe Tibble, the Koi guy, Phil from Telford Koi, Baz, Scrag68, Seskus Reef and Pond, Mumber 0151, that's me mate, he sells the Mumber, the cichlid, African cichlid, so if anyone's interested, he sells really nice African cichlids. Brian Glover, Barry Yale, the White, Andy's Koi Puddle, Scott Henson's Koi Orcs, Vincent Twisted Koi, Glenn Bruns, which is Living Geo Koi, and Andy J. So thanks everyone. If you can do me a favour and smash the like. So right, growing show, Kichi.
Yes, mate. Yeah. So, evening gang. I can see all the comments coming up there. So, hello, folks. Growing show. Wow. So, you probably most of you will have seen the video. Danny and I both put the same one out, actually. If you haven't, why not? Get on Danny's channel and have a look. We went down to Koi Water Barn on Thursday to have a look at these Karashigoi, and wow, they are absolutely amazing. They're bigger than the ones for the growing show that we did with Dave at the Koi Pond. And they really are. So we got some videos of those while we were down there. A couple of people put on my post, I think it was Jifster, asked if we were going to do a video with the eBay. So we're just waiting on the Achiever were a little bit smaller, as you can imagine, because the Karashigoi just pile it on there and you have to look at food and they're whacking it on. So the Achiever are just a little bit smaller. So we're just letting them put a bit of size on.
I'm just trying to
and then we'll get
put the
them out
Karashigoi
there.
Just give me a second.
Yeah, you've split your screen there, haven't you? There you go, you're on the phone.
I'm putting the category video up.
We're getting you in stereo. So we've got there's plenty of slots left. Anybody who's not signed up for it yet, get yourselves on it. That's off-putting, Danny. You might have to mute one of them.
No, I have. Just give me 10 seconds. Let me, can I mute that?
I hope that's your knee. Or your
Right,
elbow.
okay, that's better. My knee, sorry.
Yeah.
It's your elbow.
It's my elbow.
It was the camera was on your elbow when you looked at the screen. Yeah. So it's lost when you've got to explain it.
I'm just uploading the category short that I done when we were there. I done a 20-second short of the category going mad, and I just thought I'll put it on now. But I can't upload from the laptop, only from my phone. But you probably can, but someone's more technically minded than I am. So just for anyone who's watching for the auction, we are going to get into the auction very shortly. That is the point of tonight. But
so the fish, they're looking absolutely amazing. We're going to be releasing the venue in the next week or so, I think, aren't we? Now everything's
do it now if you want. I'm happy to do it now if you want to do it now.
Yeah,
so
absolutely. Go on, mate.
It's at Holt Lodge Hotel in Wrexham. Amazing grounds. They've got a couple of ponds on the grounds. We've got the function room, the biggest function room they've got, which has got patio doors inside and outside. So we've got the use of the whole room to ourselves, and we've got the outside space as well where the fish are going to be held. They don't want fish in the really nice function room, so the fish are outside, unfortunately. But we're going to have the stalls inside, tea, coffee, etc. inside. So it'll be a really nice day, but the grounds are amazing, honestly. The ponds there's a bar, there's food and stuff at the bar. So yeah, a fantastic day.
It's
nice.
The venue is absolutely superb. It's going to be brilliant. Hopefully we'll get the weather as well with the ponds being outside. But even if we don't, we
can put gazebos up, so we will do that.
Yeah, absolutely. And the place is stunning. So, like I say, we were down at Coy Waterbowl, and then genuinely, I mean, you get these growing shows. People put growing shows on and say, "Oh, we're not making any money on the fish," with all the rest of the stuff that goes with it. And if they're charging £200, £300, and upwards for a fish, then I'm pretty sure they're probably making a little bit on it.
Yeah,
it's just genuinely not making any money. All the money is going back into the prizes. And I think it's a few quid a fish to get towards the prizes, and the rest of it Danny and I putting up because we want to get this moving forward. Danny will have fish there on the day for sale. There'll be other stores. Will's Koi is going to be there with his trees, and if you haven't seen that, get onto Will's channel and have a look at that forest he did. Absolutely superb. All the stores.
Jamie keeping it koi. You sound real bonsais. We've got Danny from Danny's Koi channel, which is Danny's Koi and Aquatics, doing dry goods, nets, bowls, etc. We've got Glenn from Living Geo Koi, who's going to be doing his food and other bits. He's got, I feel like I'm forgetting someone. I apologise if I'm forgetting someone. But
it's going to be superb. It's going to be superb. And for 60 quid for two fish, I mean, it's just unreal. A lot of people have been emailing me as well and asking if they can't come on the day, can they still take part? Absolutely, 100%. Yes, you can. If you want to have a go, all you've got to do is go onto the link that's been on mine and Danny's channel. If you don't have the link, drop me an email, kashishkoi@gmail.com, and I'll send you the link over. I'm sure Danny will drop it into the chat as well tonight. So let's get on there and then drop us an email. Tell us you can't make it. Send us your address. We'll select the fish and then we'll send them to you. The postage is 30 quid, I believe. And if you want to add any other fish to that as well, you know, from Danny, then you can add fish onto that as well, and it'll save you a few extra quid on the shipping costs.
Yeah. So a couple of people have had 2 goes at the growing show as well, which is also offsetting the cost of the postage. So it works out if you have 4 fish, 2 goes, it's costing you an extra £7.50 a fish. The fish retail around double the price of the growing show, give or take. You know, so if someone commented, to be honest, someone commented on a video going, you can get them from another dealer for £20. You can get these crashy go, or you can get similar crashy go for £20 for half the size. Are the ones we've got around 15 centimeters with good body on them. It's priced to, you know, just to the size. So there was ones at Koi Water Barn, wasn't it, which were about 25 cm, and they were £200 each.
Yeah, £200 each. Yeah.
So there's an extra 10 or so cm there. Yeah, and there's probably, you know, they're the best of the bunch as well. I'm not going to knock that. There's probably the best of the bunch, but bear in mind an extra 10 cm, 15 cm maximum, and putting another £170 on the price. So it is all relevant. Size matters.
Definitely. Well, I had the 2 Yellow Magic Karashigoi from Sakai.
Yeah.
On Dave Egan Koi Pond's growing show at the beginning of the year from Koi Water Barn from Sakai, and they are 30 centimeters now, and they were smaller. They were smaller than the ones that we've got for the growing show. I know we're going over winter, but these things will still pack on size. There's still plenty of time before the real cold weather kicks in to get the good food in them. And that's the whole point. This is going to be a winter growing show. A couple of people commented, "Oh, wrong time of year, isn't it?" But she's a Berkonian. Chris, good lad. Well, your mum comes from the right part of the northwest, anyway. Although the wrong side of the M53.
Wrong side of the water, but
okay. So it is a winter growing show, but like I say, those Karashigoi will pack on the size, and then we've got spring next year, and then we'll be doing the summer growing show, April through to September next time round. But there'll be more information on that at the event. So even if you can't get in, you know, for whatever reason, if you can't get in with your 60 quid, you can't come down anyway. It's brilliant. Just come down anyway. It'll be a fantastic day. Really will.
Yeah, it will. And if nothing else, there's going to be plenty of koi there for sale and to look at and to nerd on. So if you just want to talk about fish, you're in the right place. You know what I mean? You're going to have probably around 100 people who want to talk about fish. So yeah,
100%.
Let's have a little look at this Karashigoi short. See what people think of these. So they're the ones that were around 8 centimeters, and ours are around 15 centimeters. So I think they look impressive, and ours are twice the size.
Yeah, they are rare.
Yeah, Becky's just telling me there's about a 40-second lag, so I will bear that in mind when we start the auction. But yeah, Koi Water Barn, we had a great time, didn't we? 3 best friends.
It was good. Yeah, 3 amigos. Yeah. It was good fun. It's a long drive from here, so I mean, you know, get on it just for the fact that we drove for 10 hours, 4.5 hours there, 5.5 hours back, all around the world. It was. It was.
I didn't mind the drive part of it.
Great day. Superb. It really was, you know, and the you know, the fish that are in the auction tonight and some of the future auctions I haven't seen them in person. They are absolutely superb. I mean, these are top farms. These are not the, you know, they're not coming from the sort of lesser farms. Not that there are any lesser farms in Japan; they're all exceptional. But the likes of Aoki, Sakai, Momotaro, these guys specialize in this stuff, and I tell you now, they are amazing, absolutely superb.
I think obviously we had the conversations, didn't we, with Amir and Sam, and all of the fish are hand selected. So apart from the small Sakai mixes like the Goi, and they had a lot of Omasako Kahaku, Momotaro Kahaku, all of the like the Achiba and the Garomo and all that, they're all hand selected koi. They're in batches of 40, 50, 60, 70, whatever they come in.
Yeah.
But Tony has literally hand selected them fish. This is not just a case of I'll buy the whole pond and hope for the best. He's literally hand selecting quality. Yeah, I'm buying stupid amount of them, which is giving them to you at a decent price, because honestly, if I weren't buying the stupid amount of fish that I am at the minute, the prices wouldn't be as low as what they are. And that's just a fact. It's Kashi's car was rammed to the brim with some of the future fish.
There must have been a ton of water in the back of the car. It was ridiculous.
Yeah, it was
ridiculous. I tell you what, it was faster by the time I left Danny's.
Yeah, there was, and I probably went a little bit over.
Jigs.
Standard, yeah. Do you want to stay on for one of the auction fish?
Chris, we didn't show the achievers. Yeah, go on. Chris has just asked there why we showed the mangoes and not the achievers. And somebody else had asked me that question on my YouTube video. Just because we haven't done a video of the achievers yet. So the Karashi guys have put on so much size in such a short space of time, and they were all down there in the vat because they haven't come up to Danny's yet, that it was nice and easy to do a video of them. The achievers have come in at the same size the Karashi guys were when they were bought, but they're still a little bit smaller than Karashi guys, obviously, because they don't grow as fast. So we will get some videos of those very soon. In the next couple of weeks, we'll get a video, if not sooner.
To bring the price in,
put a little bit more size.
Yeah, to bring the price in for where we brought them in, we had to buy the Achiever smaller, and then I've put them on heat. So I've got the Achiever on heat, and I'll be honest, the reason why the video hasn't gone out yet is because I want to pack as much size on them as I can before I show you what you're getting essentially. And some of them are close to double the size of what we got them in at. Some of them are lagging behind, but we've got plenty. We've got loads of them, so you aren't going to be short for fish. I think the average is around 10 cm now. Hopefully, by the time of the challenge, we should be at least, hopefully, 13 cm, maybe a little bit more if we get it out of them. But yeah, they're on heat. They're on 4 feeds a day, and I'll be honest, I'm literally sacrificing a growing pond to bring this growing show in at the right price, because right now I could have another 50, 60 of my own fish going in there, growing on for profit. And essentially, these are like a loss leader at this point. There's no profit in this as whatsoever. If anything, I'm probably going to walk away down on the day. But as long as we have a great event, then that's.
We've discussed it a few times. We've got to crack on with the auction, I know, but we've discussed it a few times. And really, for us, it's about putting something on in the Northwest, because there isn't anything. And I've done a couple of growing shows now. Fantastic, they've been great days, met great people. Vince's down at New Forest Koi, superb. Had a fantastic day. Egan Koi Pond down at Koi Water Pond, again, fantastic day. But I had to spend, it's a night over, cost a bloody fortune. We stayed the night over in New Forest, and then there and back at Koi Water Pond. You know what that's like now. It's an absolute nightmare. So to try and get one in the Northwest that people can get involved with, that isn't going to break the bank, that we're not charging £200 or £300 a fish for. And I just think, and we will finish it. And I think that's the critical one. We will finish. There will be prizes and people will win. So we wanted to get it going, and that's why we're doing it at the level we're doing it at, because we want you guys to get the best out of it. And we want it to
I described Kashi the other day as, if you're on time, you're 5 minutes late. He's that type of person. This growing show is ending. There's no two ways about it. He wouldn't let it. you know what I mean? He wouldn't let it not end. And obviously, I'm creating My Boy's Koi as a business. I've just announced that I'm opening a shop. I'm not going to score my name by not finishing it either. So it's finishing. So right, I'm going to get onto an auction fish because we're 20 minutes in.
Let's get them on.
You've seen these in person, so I'm going to start with this bit of a mad one. Don't know what people are going to think, but I thought they were quite nice. We had a good look through them, didn't we?
Yeah.
I don't know, but so there's a Gimlin Ogon from Oyama Koi Farm, 17 cm starting bid of £25. They're very, very shiny. Essentially, it's I don't know what else to really to say with them.
If you like a Ginrin fish, these things are they have the best Ginrin I've seen on any Ginrin fish that I've got. These have got they're just absolutely pristine. Something I've not seen before, and they look great. They look great when you've got a few of them. Actually, they look good as a couple of fish in there, 2 or 3 of them. They look absolutely superb.
Yeah, so I took
Really
a bit of a punt
clean.
on these. And yeah, just seeing what people's thoughts on them were, but they were very nice in the flesh, and so yeah, got quite a few now. So yeah, let's see, 25 quid to start this on the Gimrin Ogon. It's as I say, bit of a different one because I've never seen one before. If I'm totally honest, not one that you see everywhere. Not massively expensive. That's why 25 quid start bid on a Oyama Tosai, cheap as chips. So see what people's thoughts are.
I think these things have got some great growth potential as well. They're gonna, the single colour fish always get big, and I'd love to see one of these at sort of 30 cm. I think they're stunning.
Yeah. Well, we'll say we had a good go through them, didn't we? And it's almost like a gold gimlet, which I just think is lovely to look at. Put that darkness through the body as well, which makes that gold sort of pop. £25 start with Baz. £25 and we're off. It goes in bid increments of £2.50. I will post out anywhere UK mainland, whether that be one fish or every fish on the auction, doesn't matter. If it needs more boxes, I'll pay the excess. So it's 30 quid for you, no matter how many fish you buy. Yeah, so anywhere UK mainland, £30 shipping. All you've got to do is send an email to anyone who wins to myboyskoi@gmail.com, which I'll put on the screen now. And we're off. So in sort of £2.50 bid increments, these go up in. Phil's Koi Shack, hi everyone. Oh yeah, he is. Yeah, £25. Anyone else? £2.50 bid increments. We've got quite a few fish, so if you're interested, please get the bids in and let's get moving. I do realise we've got also 30-40 second lag, so I will try and bear that in mind.
Definitely worth more than 25 quid. These, Chris, you're dead right. The body on all of these, all of them, there wasn't, there wasn't a thin one. There wasn't one that didn't look balanced with the side of its head. Evening, Dave. Unbelievable. The shape of these was just superb. And like you say, the look of them in the pond, the way the light comes off them, it really is. It's phenomenal. They were just absolutely superb. They really do bounce.
Say they're a chunky little fish. They're such a small fish. Well, so I say small fish, 17 cm, so it's not tiny, but for a small fish, they got a good little bit of chunk to them and a really high back. that backbone's got a good arch to it, which shows. Well, Ogon again is a big fish anyway. They generally, Yamabuki Ogons grow like mad. So these have definitely got that bloodline in there somewhere. And yeah, that gold. I'm going to play the video again so you can actually see the fish.
Cheap, very, very cheap fish for put the vid on again.
Yeah.
I mean, the scale pattern on that's going to look amazing.
It's just dead nice, aren't they? Like we were talking about them for ages. I definitely don't feel the video does this justice, to be honest. Anyway,
no, you need to sort your videoing skills out, don't you?
Mate, honestly, it's one of the most stressful things I've ever done. You know.
Yeah.
It's like if you sedate them, they don't swim, so you end up with a video of a fish that's still. If you don't sedate them, it's trying to jump out the bowl. Honestly, I'm yet to find the knack.
Mate, you need to get the key. You need the umbrella and the lighting things, don't you? So that
I bought lights.
You can get the shade
I bought the lights.
Or you can see when I try and take a photo of it, the shade. Yeah. You just get the reflection of the camera when I try and do it. It's ridiculous.
If you get it the right time of day, unreal. But it's just where the light sits in the tunnel.
Yeah.
Phil 2750 was 30. Yorkie's koi, that's a fish cheap. Get a bid in Yorkie. But yeah,
I'm just going to say the same. Hey, hand on your pocket, Yorkie lad. I tell you what, though, guys, honestly, mate, these are amazing. They really are amazing. When that gets some size on it, it will grow like fury. It really will grow like fury. The size of the shoulders on them across the backs and what have you, like you said, Danny, they're just unbelievable. When that gets to 30 centimeters, that's going to be something else. Though.
Yeah, I think it's if you're into the weird and wonderful, these are something special. I've never seen them before, to be honest. They're probably around. I've just never seen them. When you look at a pond with a few hundred in, you notice them, don't you?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, so I say they look good as if you've got 2 or 3 of them together. They really do make a. If you like your Ginrins, that is they're. I mean, I've got some nice Ginrin Sorogoys, and one of those next to them would be.
What can you imagine? Amazing. The gold and the silver next to each other.
Oh, just a bit, that would be. If you're looking at putting Ginrin in your pond, that alongside a Sorogoy, few of that. Yeah.
So we're gonna get through these. So going once. Anyone else interested in the Ginrin Ogon for £32.50? Baz had some fish off me a few weeks ago. I think I mentioned this. He's building this like big pond at his house. But I drove onto this industrial estate. I'm thinking I must be in the wrong place here. There's no way there's a pond on this place. You know what I mean? There's like broken down cars and stuff. A proper industrial estate. And he's like, follow me in. So I followed him in. And he's just built this pond in the middle of this built like a mechanics yard while he built this forever pond. It was brilliant. Look, boss.
Superb.
Yeah, really, really nice. Just in the most crazy setting. It just didn't look like it should be there, but cracking little pond. £32.50 going twice. Well, £30 going twice. Anyone else interested in the Ginrin Ogon for £32.50? I'm gonna just give it as much time as it needs, just to make sure that anyone is bidding is getting a chance to get the bid in. Because the lag, there's a lag. And yeah, I think I'm gonna call it at that. So, Baj, congratulations, mate. £30 going 3 times. So
Baz, you will not be disappointed when you see that, mate. Belter.
Right, let's move on. Yeah, congratulations, mate. You've done well with that cracking fish. What's people's thoughts on that, then, eh? It's a bit different.
There in the end with the video on that one, eh?
What, long?
No, it was a bit blurred at the beginning of the video, but then it came into focus.
Oh, I know. Like, honestly, like, that's a job in itself. That, you know. Yeah, mental koi £40, Leon's £45, nice one. Anyone else can go in £2 50 bid increments, and can go as high as you want. If you want to just take the fish and stick it in a big bid and end the auction, fine by me. Yeah, very nice. That white down the back, that's white.
My favourite fish. This.
Yeah, crystal clear, crystal. And that Benny spot on the head, that little bit of a Tancho style Benny Commander, unreal. It's lovely fish. It's as I say, Chris is saying in the comments,
not to like on that.
£50 mental koi pond. Yes, so Chris is saying fill for a window. This is mint. Yeah. I probably wouldn't say mint, I'd say sand, but either way.
And that
really,
the Sumi against the Shiroji on that, the black on the white is just, and the red is so deep red. Deep red. It is, but that is
the way on the back of the head coming onto the shoulder area, that white patch, and that's almost like a river of white that runs right through the center of the fish.
Yeah.
It's crazy nice. It's like really
nice balance on the pecs as well.
Yeah.
Nice clean pec. Nice. I mean, other than that, really nice Sumi spot over its right eye there. Head's clean. It's just, there is nothing to not like about that fish. I tell you what, it is just. Yeah.
See, 17 cm, so it's not a tiny fish, but it's got plenty to do. Have you seen these when they're big? Like a Benny Kamonru with size on it. It's second to none. They're unreal. I don't think people give them the time of day that they should.
No, they were. There were a few. They had a few of them there in the bowl, didn't they? And that one just immediately popped out, just because of that, the way that white runs down its back and that Benny spot, like you say, that sort of Tancho style. I mean, you class it as a Tancho just because it's not receding back past the top of the head. It's not perfectly circular because it hasn't been cut. But it's really nicely placed.
I'll be honest.
Right in the middle.
It's not a show winner. You're not gonna take it to a show and win first prize. But if you want a nice pond fish, this is a very nice pond fish, and it's as simple as that.
Oh
yeah. Oh my God, the lag is real. Yeah. If the lag's getting really bad, come out of the stream and click back into it. That might catch it up a little bit. Yeah, the YouTube. I think everyone who does lives on YouTube suffers this, unfortunately. And obviously, there's another auction that tried to do live on Facebook and YouTube at the same time, and had problem after problem. So we won't be doing that. So £55. Anyone else interested? We're going once. Anyone else interested? £57.50 on the Benny Kamonru with the amazing Tancho spot. I'm gonna put like
That is
people
way too
might
cheap.
pull it apart. I don't even know if you can get a tancho Benny Commando, but you know, there's as close you're gonna get in front of us right now.
That is cheap fish. That.
It's crazy, isn't it? Like it's crazy. If this was up,
Well,
up retail,
these were 150. Were they
something
in
like
that
that,
vat there?
yeah.
Yeah, I think it was
149, I think they
150.
were, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's
That's retail. Retailer Koi Water Barn to buy that fish, 150 quid.
I don't know. I don't know. Becky's saying as Chris managed to stay in the stream. Oh yeah, as Phil managed to stay in the stream because he wanted this fish, but he's camping, so the signal might not be great. Chris, if you want to give him a quick call and see if he wants it, you want to bid on his behalf, let me know, mate.
Lee Hunt's got to be cursing, you know.
Becky, not me. Play the video again.
I mean, if you get that for 50.
Right, so going twice on the Benny Commando, £55. Anyone else interested before we wrap this one up? Very, very cheap fish. Very nice fish. Thought to be a bit more interested in incest, to be honest. I think if Phil was in the stream, this would be going higher. But yeah, I do know he's camping, so the signal's not great.
Well, I thought that'd fly.
Yeah, so do I. It's odd this, to be honest.
I'm
I can never call it.
Gutted. That is stunning. That is stunning. Lee, fair play, mate. You snipped this up here. Bargain. That is an unreal
He's about
bargain.
to. He's got a few seconds, and I'm going to call it. So I do need to get through this auction because there's a lot of fish.
Oh, Lee Carroll, 57.50. Keepers, creepers.
Nice one, mate. Right then, little snipers. You were probably 3 seconds away from losing that there. Lee, are you still in? It's not sold yet, my mate. It's not sold yet. Barry O got in there premature there. Leon, are you still in, mate? Literally 3 seconds he probably had. I was just about to write. Yeah. I'm going to give chance to Lee to see if he's still, not Lee Carroll, Leons, to see if he's still interested. I'm out, boys.
Oh,
okay, let me know, mate. DB want there. Don't know what it means. Yeah, so anyone else interested? It is still going to be a bargain no matter what, unless someone throws a big one on. Danny, wait there. I can only wait for so long, mate. See Chris tell me to wait because
for 30 seconds.
yeah, it's not fair to drag it out too long. So right. Count the lag from when you hear me say this on the screen, please. Becky's just going to count the lag to see how long.
I can't find what you did.
Oh. Okay. Right, so I'm going to play the video one more time because otherwise we're just going to sit here and quiet, which is definitely not good for anything. Right, going once with Lee Carroll. Anyone else interested? Becky said we're only about 10 seconds behind, so 10 seconds and then we're going to be going. So going once, going twice. Anyone else interested? £60 to take this off Lee Carroll because we need to move on. Just going to give it a chance to make sure no one's commenting on StreamYard, because StreamYard can sometimes be miles behind what's actually going on. And yeah, congratulations, Lee Carroll, boss mate.
Top fish, that Lee. Nice one, mate.
Very, very cheap fish. Really nice. Well done. Congratulations. Let's see what you think on this one. So the Kajaku is from Aoki Kajaku, starting bid at £50, 19 cm. Aoki is amazing at metallic koi. Very, very good breeder of metallic koi. And yeah, it's a Kajaku for starting bid at £50. You can't say fairer than that, can you?
No, so really nice fish that. Got some good size on it already.
Yeah.
It has got a massive head on it, Chris. Yeah, it's going to be a big fish. That it's.
They just need some food. When they're held in big numbers, there's not a lot of food going into them because obviously it's hard to keep hundreds of fish on loads of food without causing ammonia spikes and stuff. So it just needs some food getting down it, and you'll get some nice size. And the colour's already there, so you just need to bring that out more. You've got the sumi and the pecks, but it's in keeping with the fish. I think as long as pattern keeps swimming with the fish, then you're good. And this definitely does stay in keeping with the fish. Nice bending on the head. Nice breaks through the pattern through the body.
Yeah, it's a cracking fish. Cracking fish for an Aoki Kajaku at 19 centimeters, £50 is just silly.
Like charity, innit?
Absolutely silly.
Play that video again. No, that's not the video. It's taken off the screen. So £50, anyone to start the Kajaku, £50. What I'll do is if it doesn't sell, I won't say it doesn't sell. I'll bring it back on later on in the auction, because we find as the later the auction goes on, the more people seem to. Oh yeah, and we're off. Michael the Wolf.
Michael.
He's bought a few fish off me. Yeah, he's bought a few fish off me, and he's back for more, so he's obviously happy. £50 going up in bid increments of a minimum of £2.50. So let me know what you're thinking, people. Just let me know what
these fish on here, Danny, that you're putting out. These fish you're selling are it's crazy. It's crazy cheap. These fish are coming from the same fish farm. It makes me chuckle. They're coming from the same fish farms as Koi Wholesale, Quenny, all the big boys and everything else, and they're banging these out. You go and buy one of these retail, and you're looking at, as Chris says, you're looking at 150, 160, 170 quid easily. Yeah. At 19 centimeters, that fish like that from that farm retail is unbelievable. I mean, you know, the prices of it is just insane.
I think it's one of them things that reputation of koi dealers precede them, so they can literally charge 200 quid that a fish for a fish that I'm setting off for 50 quid start bids. And that just is what it is. That comes with time, and you know, me hats off to every one of them who can do that, to be honest, because why wouldn't you? But the reality is, this is a good fish for a good price, and you won't get it cheaper. You really will not get this fish cheaper anywhere else.
No. Not a chance. Not a chance. And it is that's going to get some food in that. That's going to be a beast. There's plenty of summer left to get some size on that. If that's not pushing at least sort of 22, 23 cm by the time we get to sort of November time.
I was going to say 25. I was going to say take this into winter as Jumbo's outside, and get a good winter on it next season. Push the life out of it.
Maintain your temperature. Yeah, 100%.
If you've got a grow on, you can get this in a grow on over winter. My God, you're going to end up with a 40 cm fish this time next year.
Yeah, definitely.
There's what?
Are you dying from fumes there? Do you want me to open that door?
No, it is. There's... So I've generally my practice as well. I scrape koi regularly. I treat all new koi that come to me for 5 days with chloramine C. This helps with any potential bacteria that they're carrying, and when people hear bacteria, everyone freaks out. Koi come from different bacterial zones in Japan. All the water's different. They come to dealers, that's a different bacteria zone. So my bacteria in my water, bacteria is not a terrifying word. Bacteria only gets terrifying when it's bad bacteria that takes over. But I always treat with chloramine C for 5 days as a standard practice. All the fish are scraped. No fish goes out with known parasites. You might get the odd parasite. This is one thing that no dealer in the world can ensure that there's not a parasite on a fish. That's ludicrous to think that anyone can do that. But the fish scrape clean before they leave me. Every fish is kept in a separate system. The system's got its own pump, its own net, its own bowl. Fish only cross when I want them to cross. So if I want to move fish into a different system, then I'll do that controlled. So I'll control meeting, introducing new fish into a new system, and then they'll send a time period in there before anything's ever sold. So I don't just move fish around. I don't use same nets. I don't use same bowls. I try and keep batches together. So if I buy a batch together and it comes in the same batch, same bags, then they'll go together. If multiple bags come, I'll decide what ones are going into what system, and then I'll keep them separate to everything else. It's not necessarily a bad thing why dealers do cross fish. It just means that if you do have a one, everything goes down. And essentially, if you're just selling fish, then you've got a problem. So, yeah, it's just my practice that I try and keep fish controlled. I try and keep the environment controlled. I try and keep fish separate, and I scrape regularly. Water test. Jesus, I've been doing ammonia tests since I had an M125 into the grow on. I think I've done 3 ammonia tests a day since I had an M120 odd fishing. I've got a massively overstocked on one of my grow ons, and I can see traces of green starting to appear in the water, so I'm having to control that. But they're not for sale anyway, they're growing on. 50, that is 5250 knots.
No. Of 50,250.
Yeah. I like to say it. It's going. I'm only messing. Right, so £55 to take this. Michael, are you still in, mate? £55. So yeah, as I was saying, just practice. General protocol is just to keep everything separate, keep everything clean, regularly check water, regularly check fish, And I'll be honest, I think there's a lot of dealers that get a bit lackadaisy with it because they've been going forever. They understand fish in their own way, and that's fine. But as a new dealer, I want to make sure everything's spot on. And there's only one way to find out, is to keep checking. Michael's out, so we're going to do going once. Anyone else interested? £55 on the Kajaku. I can't believe this is going so cheap. £55. Is anyone else interested? I'm going to play this one last time.
That is
What, mate?
another
Sorry.
bargain, that.
I know.
Be another bargain.
We've got Phil's Koi Shack, £55. So Phil's building a new pond and he's enclosed it all. He's put a big double glazed window in there. Really looks really good. He's dug out the steps to make it a bit bigger. Put lights in there. It does look like a boss little shack. £57.50 with Lee Carroll. £60 Phil if you're in. £60 on the Aoki Kajaku.
Still an absolute bargain. Its head's bigger than mine.
Good evening, Ollie. Well, Mr. Log in the house. Ollie's had a good few off me as well. £60 with Phil.
Really?
Is anyone else interested? So yeah, we had a good day, didn't we, on Thursday? It was early start, late finish.
Yeah. Off, what was it? half 6 in Crewe on it.
Yeah, but I left mine at about 5:25. Got to Danny for what 25 to was it 25 to 7? I got there. You were there just before me.
Yeah, you were late.
Oh, you were there just before me. £62.50. Is anyone else interested before this? Going once. I'm gonna call it going once. No, a great day. I mean, we had a laugh, didn't we?
It was, yeah. Well, I mean, the car was just rammed with boxes and fish, and God's, you could barely. Danny had to go in the back, didn't he? You could barely get him in. But it was.
We were going to leave him in there at one point. It was Danny or the fish, so it was nearly. Danny was might have to get a train at one point.
Yeah.
It was great.
Dave, I hope your family are all right as well. In Koi Pond, Dave Eden. I know you were planning on popping up there, but I know you had a family issue, mate. So I hope everything was all right there. It would have been nice to see you, but it'll have to wait till Newark if you're up. Assuming you're going to be up.
To be fair, that was a crazy busy day, though. Considering we were there for 4 hours, don't feel like we stopped, did we?
No. It was. There was a lot to do, a lot to see, especially as you've not been down there before. You know, directly spoken to Amir loads and seen
I'm
videos.
on the phone with Amir every couple of days, to be honest. But I think I've got him off the wall a bit. But he says if someone rings and he can't understand them, he knows it's Danny.
He did. Yeah, he said he needs a translator.
He starts laughing every time I speak. Oh, hi, Danny. It's just like, yeah. Oh, lad. Right, £60 going twice. Anyone else interested? £62.50 to take the Aoki Kajaku before we're going to wrap this one up. But no, they're great. Amir and Sam, great lads, both of them.
Definitely. One take, Sam.
One take, Sam. Yeah, he done that video really well. He took. I don't know what Amir said to him. Amir had to drag him outside and give him a pep talk. But he, yeah, it's barely right. It's sold. Yeah, Amir dragged him outside, give him a pep talk.
Well,
but
he did. Yeah, gave him a little pep talk. That's only because Amir didn't want to come on camera.
I know. mean, he's probably watching this. He always does.
Good lads down there. It was a good day. Really was a good day.
Yeah, I'd love to be. I'd be down there all the time if it wasn't 10-hour round trip. Right, what's next?
I can buy that, Phil. Look nice in that new pond of yours, mate.
It will. He's going to have some pond when that's built.
Oh.
Let's have a look at this. See what you think of this one. A Dalmatian fish. Omasako Shiro, 22 centimeters. Look at the white. The Saroji being the white is glowing. The black being the Sumi is jet black, ink black. £100 start bid on the Omasako Shiro.
Nobody does Shiro like Omasako.
No.
Nobody. And these things, the size of that as well, at 22 centimeters, and the width of it,
yeah,
they were stunning. They were stunning. There was a vat down there with maybe 60 of them in, whatever, and I tell you what, they are. I wasn't sold on these, a bit like yourself, but when you see them together like that, and you see the quality of that, my days.
I've got some of these at 30 cm, and very unfinished fish, very unfinished. You need a lot of time, but they're going to be whoppers. They're going to be absolutely.
The Sumi that you can see under the skin where it's blue, and the Sumi's still got to come through and develop, but it's already getting a really nice step pattern. That sort of checkerboard, really nice pattern coming on the head.
It's the memoir, what they call on the head, the nice white pattern on the head coming through. It's just unbelievable. It's when you're looking at a Shiro, you want to look for the white. The black will come on most good Shiros, but the white, you want the white to be white, and this white glows just so nice. Ink black, but as I say, what gets it for me is how white the white is. It's unbelievable. It glows.
Yeah.
A nice clean head as well. First years, obviously, a Sumi coming through, but where the Sumi isn't coming through, the head's nice and clean. And that's also you want to
no speckles or anything. I mean, it is the Shiroji on that is just out of this world.
No Sumi in the leading ray on the fins as well, so which is again a good sign. It's what Omasako looks for. No, you don't want that Sumi. Again, it's in keeping. If you've got all black fins, great. But if you've only got black towards the top of the fish, it's not a great characteristic, to be honest. So it's either black fins, or if they're going to be more white, you don't want black in the leading ray. Yeah. So £100 start bid. Anyone going to start this one on £100? I don't know what it is, but like the first person to bid, so it's always like they take the time before they throw the bid in.
That's just it's an absolute steal. You know, I mean, again, easily upwards of 350 resale that size.
They're not cheap fish, and the other thing with them,
yeah, these will be. I mean, you look at if Newark is anything like the National Coventry, there wasn't a vat without one of these in. There wasn't a vat. All the Gosanki vats, all the big Gosanki fellas. There was a Shiro.
Off. What was with that? Like, as much as I can appreciate a nice Shiro,
I just think
wasn't a dealer that wasn't selling, and they weren't all Omasako as well. There was the odd one with Omasako. A lot of deals were just selling Shiros, English bread, whatever.
Yeah,
but there wasn't a vat without them.
No, there wasn't a vat. There was hardly a show vat without a Shiro in. And I just think that they've become a really popular fish. I think people are starting to appreciate them for what they are. And if you get a good one like this where that head pattern's starting to develop, where you're getting that nice checkerboard pattern down the body. And as you say, that white is absolutely pristine white, because you do get some, you do get some slightly messy ones. You get ones where it's just not quite there. They do go pink when they're stressed.
Yeah.
There are certainly a few pink ones by the Sunday down at Coventry. But like you say, I think people are just starting to appreciate them, and they're right in there now with the Gosanki, because it was a lot of the Gosanki vats had a Shiro in, and all the dealers, like you say, pretty much all the dealers had them. And I think Newark will be the same.
Yeah,
and you will not get one for 100. You will not get a 22 centimeter Omasaku Shiro Tsuri at Newark for anywhere near 100 quid.
Honestly, like it's hard to explain that. Like, these fish aren't just a little bit cheaper. These fish are scandalously low. And if I wasn't buying fish in the stupid amount of fish that I'm buying, it wouldn't be able to happen. And Kashi's proof of that, because his car was full to the point.
I was just going to say, we were bouncing on the axle, the amount of bloody fish we got. I've got a Volvo XC60, and I think we're struggling to pull the amount of bloody weight that was in it. With all the fish. I think,
to be honest, when I got back, Phil rang me and said, "Are you back?" And I said, "I'm about half an hour." He said, "Oh, do you want a hand?" I said, "Mate, I need a hand getting these bags out the car." They were like carrying dead bodies. It was the weight to carry them was just unreal.
Well, it took two of us. It took two of us for at least one of those bags. It took two.
It was this one, and the small one was just so heavy.
Yeah, put the vid on again. I think that's a good shout, Chris. This video.
You see on the video on the left side, so there's the way the Sumi, the black is in the fin, but there's no black on the leading ray. It's a really, really nice sign of a good quality Omasako Shiro Tori. Very clean white, very dark black, and a lot more black to come in certain places. You see in towards the bottom half of the fish where the Sumi is, you can see there's a blue shadow around that Sumi. That's going to block up more, so it's not going to be lines. It's going to actually be blocks of Sumi. It'll look amazing.
Yeah, it's going to be superb, that.
And they've all got nice bodies on them, but all of them are nice fish. So, as I say, there's not a bad fish amongst them. Right. Some of them are underdeveloped, and they're going to stay with me. Try and get them over 50 cm before they're going to grace my boys' koi retail outlets eventually. Which will be exciting. Yeah. And I'll just talk about that day quick. So the auctions alone, obviously, every fish apart from one is sold on the auctions, which is just unreal. This auction 7 now, amazing. I get so many messages asking can they come to me shop? Can they pick up? Can they come and see what I've got? I haven't got a shop, obviously, away from home. People can come here, but it's just a bit awkward. I live in a little bit in the sticks, to be honest, and I'm not always here and stuff like that, so it's a little bit harder. So I made the decision, with how good everything's going and the amount of sales I'm getting, I'm going to open a shop. Now, after having the dog food shop, I never wanted to shop again, because as much as we loved the shop and loved the business, sitting in that shop drove me nuts. I like, customers would come in, I'd be cutting wood on the front, because I just hated just sitting still all day long. I've a bit ADHD, yeah, as Becky's saying in the background. But this is different, because I'm going to put couches in there, I'm going to put tellies in there, I'm going to have the fish in there. We're going to do events regularly, monthly events, so stuff like that, so we can keep it going, keep people involved, and try and make a bit of a day of it as regular as we can, and try and get it a bit fun and a bit of like a place to go and koi nerd regularly. So yeah, that's the plan, and I want it to look nice as well. I want it to be the nicest looking koi shop around, to be honest. Some of them are going to be bigger, but a few of them are going to be bigger. Not saying I haven't got £1 million to go and spend, like the new one in Devon that's just opened. Have you seen that?
Yeah, it's stunning, isn't it? The artwork on the wall and what have you. It's It is. It's amazing. It's amazing.
I'm just a little bit shy of having £1 million to go and spend, so so that's not going to happen. But in every other way, it's going to be amazing and it's going to be nice.
Yeah. I'm made up for you, mate. I think it's well earned, well deserved, and I think it'll be fantastic. And like you say, you're getting the couches and what have you in there, and just making it a hub for a bit of coin herding and go and appreciate some great quality fish and come away with a few. Then superb. Can't wait. But I think Steve Marsh is going to get that as an absolute steal.
And I'm going to play the video again. And anyone else interested, another £2.50 on this. If you're interested, get your bids in. So going once with Steve Marsh, I can't believe it. Going once. Anyone else interested in the Shiro Atsuri? £2.50 to take this off Steve Marsh. Let me know. Anyone else? £2.50, £102.50 to take this from Steve Marsh. Let me know. Very, very nice Shiro Tsori. Let it go for £100 just seems wrong.
Fair play though, Steve. You got to be in it to win it, mate, and you are. So
yeah, I'm just going to drag it out a little bit longer and see if we're going to get a bid. To be honest, because
I don't blame you, mate, because that is
it's very, very cheap.
I wonder whether he's got a mask like Dick Turpin.
Yeah, it's definitely a steal. I'm going to hit that video again. So, going once, going twice. Anyone else 30 seconds? Let me know if you're in on this. Otherwise, we're going to have to sell because we need to move on. Let me know if you're in on this.
Sorry, my missus is eating salted caramel cheesecake about 3 foot away from me. Teasing me with it. Oh, not the whole thing. No.
Chris, if you're interested, mate, you can sort it with me. You know that. If you're interested, Chris, let me know. I'm just gonna send him a message. I don't know if he's serious. Yeah. And we've got a 110 from this sailor. Thank you very much. Just feels a little bit more justified, I'm not going to lie, because for it going for its start bit just doesn't seem right whatsoever.
No, fair play, mate. You've got a business to run. I know.
Yeah, as I say, it's not always about.
He's going to be cursing there, but I mean, it's still a steal. Like still an absolute steal.
Yeah, it really is. It really is. It's very cheap, but when they go for the start bid, I don't know. I don't like that for some reason. I don't care if it's £2.50 more, but the start bid doesn't seem right. Do you know what I mean?
I agree. I know it's a stuff, but I mean, it's just it's the thing. Look, you know, I mean, I obviously I watched these and I've bid on a few and had a few fish off you myself. Oh, mate, Steve, you're missing out there definitely. But fair play to you, fair play to you. But
you get people like Steve who are snipers. They just literally want to get in, get it for the start bid. No one else bids, and that's it.
Exactly. But the thing is Pete, you know, if you want, I'm not telling anybody off, but if you want the fish, bid on the fish because these are cheap as shit. They are just unbelievable. The quality of these is absolutely bonkers. They are superb. And if you want the fish, if you want to buy the fish, bid on the fish because it's just, you know, trying to get it in at the end, especially with the lag, and it always ends up with people being a bit disappointed. Probably, you know, I've missed one or two myself waiting, but yeah, that's unfortunate. That's stay well done, mate, for bidding on it. I think you were a bit close there,
but I'm going to call this for Chris because I do need to move on. I'm only 4 fish in, and there's still a fair bit, an hour and 10 in. So congratulations, Chris, you got that, mate. Steve's already out, so we're just going to move on. Chiba. So the reason I picked this one up out the bowl, which I wouldn't normally do, was because I wanted people to be able to see the full achiever pattern. He's got a very, very nice, strong achiever pattern. The webbing on the grey. So autumn leaves on water, which is the brown on the grey, but the webbing on the grey really stands out. And then you've got that really nice brown all throughout the body with nice breaks in between, which gives it that really high quality achiever pattern. So yeah, £100 start bid on the achiever. I really struggle saying this name, I'll be honest. Suze, I think that's how they say it. But yeah, I don't know how you say that name, to be honest. So I don't say the breeder, but very, very high quality achiever breeder.
Suzuki, maybe. I don't know.
Suzuki.
I'll tell you what, though, mate. I'm just looking at the fish. I mean, I'm the same as you with an achiever.
Yeah.
You know, I have to admit, my favourite fish of the lot that was coming up was that Benny Kamonru, but that Shebas are just my favourite fish by far, and that is superb. The scalation on it, the shine on the skin, the pattern, like you say, that's just got it's stunning. And again, a Chiba, it's going to get a decent size on it. It's going to get some size on it.
Yeah.
You know, look at the size of the head on that. It's probably one of the best photos you've taken, that of the fish, by the way.
It's some fish just photograph better than others.
Wow, no, you see.
Yeah, I'd literally have a pond. One day I am going to have a pond of achiever and nothing but achiever.
Just unreal. It's stunning. It's stunning. It's got a nice body all the way down. Again, you get some get that on the food and just watch it go, because that is just such a nice shape all the way down. It doesn't thin out too quickly when it gets to the peduncle. It's just nice. Really is good. That.
Yeah, nice clean pec fins, nice big head on it. It's just quality fish, and the pattern. I'm really one for the pattern with an achiever. I feel like there is a lot of achiever, and they can all be nice fish, but if the pattern's not strong, it lets it down, in my opinion. Yeah. And I think you want a really lot of brown on that grey. I think they want the brown to pop, and I think it definitely does in this one. So it's £100 start bid. Is anyone going to start us with £100 on the achiever? again, just keep saying about every fish, but every single fish I sell is cheap in comparison to other dealers, other suppliers, whatever. And you won't even get this for £100 at the show, to be honest. So the shows are generally discounted and people try and do better deals on them, but in hindsight, that this is cheaper. And there's only one way I bring it to, and I have said this clearly before, my prices are set by the fact that I don't have a shop at the minute. I don't have massive overheads, and I buy in bulk. I think that all them factors mean that me buying more fish than I probably need to buy, and not having overheads that every other koi dealer in the UK has got. And that's something I've taken into account with the new shop as well. That's something that I've really honed in on, is keeping them overheads down as much as possible. So the plan is, the shop is going to be a selling facility essentially. So I'm going to have a separate license for the shop, whereas my license from home is going to stay. So I'm still going to use this as a full grow on and quarantine facility, which will keep everything a lot cheaper for me. So I'll be able to buy the fish in, quarantine them here, grow them here, and only once they've cleared the quarantine and the grow on, then they move to the shop, which will be retail, which means that there won't be any heaters in the pools, in the ponds, and everything's going to run on quite basic systems. So everything's going to run on gravity-fed easy pods and backy showers, which will keep the cost down quite a lot. Probably Nexuses on the big ponds. But yeah, so I'm really looking into energy saving. Even down to light bulbs are going to be energy saving. Pumps are going to be Evolution Aqua 10,000, which again is really good on energy. And everything's going to take into account keeping the price down on the overheads. And yeah, so that's my plan, to keep fish at good prices for use.
Yeah, be good. Evening, brother Dunn. Hope you're having a good time over there.
I can't put goats in the chat because I'm on my laptop. I'm not. £100. Are we not getting any kickoffs on the Achiever? £100 start bid.
I can't believe it. Cannot believe it.
Honestly, I'd be on this right now. This would be my fish at £100 on anyone else's auction, to be honest.
Bloody right. If I was bidding tonight, I'd have had that and that penny tomorrow. Brian
McCabe, and we're off.
Well then, Brian, I tell you what. It's stunning. They're all stunning. I mean, like you say, the boss down there's gone through these, and you know, most of these fish he's selecting, but himself and Amir's only putting the best ones out there.
Yeah, definitely. As I say, these are all hand selected by Tony. In Japan himself, hand selecting these fish. Come over in very small batches, bargain price. Isn't it nuts the way we don't get a bid and we get two at once? Like, I'd love to understand that. I don't understand it. I'd love to. Anyone else interested? Come on, Achiever. I don't think I've sold one this cheap so far. I think. I think. Yeah, I know I haven't. I think I definitely know I haven't sold one this cheap. £105. Anyone interested? Take this from Lee Carroll for £105.
I've got to move it.
Becky decides to start painting the skating boards while I'm doing a live. £105. Dwight, £5. Is that £105, Dwight?
Evening, Dwight.
If you get everyone in your house to chip in a fiver, you'll get this.
Gets everyone in his house to chip in a fiver, mate. You can retire.
The Whites opened the B&B at his house. So £105. Anyone interested, take this from Lee Carroll for £105. As much as I don't want to sell this fish at this price, I do need to move on. So let me know. We've got about 30 seconds. So going once, going twice, 30 seconds. Anyone else interested? Yeah, Chris, don't take the white serious. No one else does, mate. He just, yeah, he just
Looking
gives
forward.
stick to everyone all the time.
It does, yeah. Looking forward to seeing him again up at Newark.
Yeah, because he'll be
Was
in
it
Newark.
Danny?
He's coming with Danny on the
He's coming.
Sunday.
Yeah, he's going up on the Sunday, I believe. Yeah.
It'll be a good day though, and I'm looking forward to it.
Still, that Lee. Fair play to you.
Yeah, you got it, mate. Congratulations, Lee. That's Lee's second fish of the night, so definitely the way to do it is put a box together.
Yeah. Yeah. Save on the postage, yeah.
What?
Right.
Oh, I lost it. Sorry, gone.
Yeah.
Yeah. £102.50. Nice one, mate. And right, we're gonna have to move on. Brian, I'll flash you last.
Yeah, Brian, you got the lag. You've got to, if you want to, as I said it before, if you want to buy the fish, bid on the fish because get it in there soon because the lag just cuts people out. Unfortunately, it's a pain in the backside, but you can't do anything, can you?
Wow, it's this Sunday, isn't it? I'm saying, oh, yeah, there's Newark's on the Sunday. It's this Sunday. That's going to be a stressful one because the auction will still be happening. I promised it'll be every one Sunday, so it will be every Sunday. I'm gonna have to get back and get it done. Yeah, that's going to be an hard one because I feel like we're probably not gonna get the audience we did. But for all the people who miss out on the show and want to buy some koi, you can get some top quality Japanese koi every Sunday.
Indeed.
So yeah,
mate, I'm going to have to jump.
No worries, mate. Appreciate you coming on.
Nice one, mate. I will see you next Sunday if I don't speak to you before.
See you
cheers,
soon.
folks. Happy bidding.
Ta-ra, mate. So, it's just me again now. And the camera's gone ski whiff again, right? I am here. I'm behind the picture. Gromo is a mere very, very nice. It's got a lovely three-step pattern to it. Very white, very clean Saroji. I'm going to find the video. And we're off. So yeah, £80 to start this on the Izumia Gromo, 18 centimeter Tosai. Very, very nice free step. Gromo is 5 colours, and you can see the different colours throughout this. You've got them like browns, maroons, blacks, white, all coming through. Very, very nice. The white on this is crystal clear. Very nice quality fish. So yeah. Yeah, I really like the 3 steps on this as well. I think the 3 steps really do justice on this fish, and you can see that top one, the top down, this top step, it is breaking more. So I think as the fish gets bigger, that will just start to spread more, and you'll get 3 clear steps throughout the fish. So £80 to start this. Have we got £80? Mate, you don't have to ask Chris for permission. You're a full-grown man. If you want to bid, you can bid.
I think it's cute.
What? He asked fish if Chris we can have a fish. He did buy 2 fish the other night when you weren't there, though, Chris.
You grass.
Like the mate's not married.
Same difference.
Yeah. So £80 to start this is a mere Gromo. To be honest, Yorkie, I don't know, mate. If I'm totally honest, Phil, we're off with 80 quid. I'm going to play the video again, Yorkie, and get your eye on to see if it's got blue eyes. And also forgot to mention that button nose. I don't know how I forgot to mention that. Look at that.
I'm sorry, it looks like it had lipstick on it or something.
Yeah. Love a button nose on any fish. It's the thing with the button nose is when they come up to feed and it just pops out the water. It's brilliant. They look great. So anyone else going to take this off Phil for £82.50? Still got a few fish to get through, and we've been on for nearly an hour and a half. So if anyone else is interested, please let me know. Let's get through this fish. £82.50 to take this from Phil. Love a Gromo.
You got the fish though last week. I go well with it.
What?
The one that had the black button nose last week. Do you remember who got it?
Can't remember what fish it was. £82.50. Anyone else interested? Going once. £82.50. Is anyone else going to bid on the Gromo at £82.50 from Izamia? It is nice. It's very nice. I've got a lot of winter fish coming as well. A lot of really nice koi coming for over winter. So these auctions are going to continue all over winter as well. And mainly because for the people like myself that there's not a lot of koi stuff going on over winter, it's a bit boring. Do you know what I mean? Because you want to keep watching stuff and interacting with other koi people, but no one else is. It's like the winter comes and everyone just sort of forgets they've got a pond. Especially the people who turn off the filters, which I do not advise, by the way, and just sort of forget they've got fish until March, which I think is nuts. So keeping the auctions going, keep people in the chat, keep the conversations going every week, which I think will be good. So going twice, is anyone else interested? I'm going to give another 30 seconds and Phil's getting an absolute bargain. And yeah, it's going with Phil. Very nice fish, very cheap. Going sold to me. Right, let's have a look what we've got next. So I am Kahaku, Tosai 19cm, £50 start bid. This is a metallic koi. So the metallic luster on this, the shine on this fish, makes it a metallic koi. It's very, very nice, and then breaks in it. The Ceroji is unbelievable. Look how clean the pec fins are. It's got that nice white face as well. So even though it's got a lot of red on the fish, it's got a nice white face. Very, very nice fish. £50 start bid. Oyama Koi Farm. Cracker. What's people's thoughts on the fish? Give me a little bit of feedback. Tell me what you think of it. What do you do? What you don't like. No Benny at the end of the fish, at the tail of the fish, which is definitely a nice characteristic. So yeah, give me your feedback on it. Yeah, the luster to them, the shine to them is very, very nice. Big fish pattern as well. The Benny will spread as the fish gets bigger, but I really like how much white there is. It's almost a fish of two halves. Which is definitely a feature in my eyes. So £50 to start this on the Kahaku, £50 to kick us off. Run the video again. Oh no, that's me. So nice blue eyes, nice balance on the pattern. You see the way the pattern doesn't overtake the face. The face is still mainly white, and the red is in between the eyes, and those doesn't come across the eyes. All makes for a better fish. All makes your fish stand out better. Really nice window pattern as well. The way the white on the side, the stroke on the side comes up the side on both sides of the fish. So you get that nice break. The belly doesn't follow right round underneath the fish. 55 with Barry. So yeah, £55, 52.50. Lee, if you want to take this. So we have got a couple more fish as well behind the scenes. What?
57.50.
Oh yeah, 57.50 on 55. 57.50 to take this, Lee. Sorry, mate. Yeah, we've got 3 fish behind the scenes, and if people want to see more, then I'll bring them out. But let's get the chat going. Let's get people talking. We've got nearly 70 people watching, so let's get a bit of conversation going. Do you know what's really nice to see as well when I go through this chat, like Alan Copeman, Kichi, Lee Carroll, Baz Sparks, Dino, Chris Taylor, Phil, Andrew Fairclough. There's just every one of them's had fish from me, and every one of them's coming back to either get involved or see the auction, which to me is a great success. Brian McCade, he's had fish. There's just loads. There's loads I'm going through. I say, nice to see the same people coming back, supporting it, being happy with their fish, which, fantastic. What I was going to say? How can you say that? To sign and knowing that you're doing something right, and people are happy with the fish, and happy with the quality, and happy with the prices, and happy with everything to do with it, is that they keep coming back, and you can't ask for much more than that. And that alone is a sign that things are working and things are getting better. I'll let you off, Baz. Let you off, mate. He got to be missed it last week. Well, anyone else interested, Lee? Yeah, well, got a bit premature. Baz, 60 quid. Is this yours at 60, mate? Lee's getting a nice little box together there. So he's got 2 fish. He's after a third. We have got more fish to show as well. I'm going to run the video on this again. It has got a big head on this fish. Yeah, big head, really nice fish. So we got a new bidder at £60. So Lee, Baz, are you in? Let me know. And we've got another one that was listed for the auction tonight, and then I've got 3 more fish behind the scenes, depending on whether to bring them out, depending if this chat starts coming alive and people start commenting. Baz, 65, mate, nice one. 67.50. Anyone interested to take this for 67.50? No messing around, Lee Carroll, 70 quid. £70. Anyone interested to take this off Lee? Going up in bid increments of £2.50. I can post out anywhere UK mainland. I'm out, no worries, mate. Well thought. So I'm going to call going once. If anyone else interested in this before I call it, going once, going twice. I'm going to give it another 30 seconds, and it's Lee's. Drop me an email to myboysquote@gmail.com for anyone who's won fish tonight. If not, if you've got my number, send me a message. People are starting to get my number more and more, but I'm not putting it out on the internet, if I'm honest. So if you send me an email, I'll probably text you anyway. And Lee, it's yours, mate. Congrats. So the next one up tonight is a Benny Kikikuru. First one we've ever had on the auction. Very, very nice. Find a video for you. £50 start bid. Aoki again. Metallic fish. Very, very nice fish. A lot of Benny, obviously, with the being the red. Nice balance. Peck fins. You've got that black coming down the lateral line on the back of the fish. Fins all in keeping. The nice white face at the front of the fish again is also a massive feature. But congratulations to Liam. Oh, at least we got that back off. I don't know why that went full screen. I don't know how I done it. I don't know how to do it again. Get bidding then, Chris. It can be yours, mate. Benny Kikikuru, £50. Done well, mate. £50, Benny Kikikuru. Really thoughtful. I know people are interested in this because I've had messages about this one. This is the only one this week that I've actually had message about, which is quite surprising, to be honest. Massive, massive head. Not enough food been going into it because the head is out of proportion for the body. Need to be fed up. Need to get some size.
What?
Can you be any louder?
It's hardly deafening.
Can you be any louder?
I'm only cleaning.
Jesus, I do an auction for 2 hours on a Sunday night, and she decides now to start painting skating boards and scrubbing walls. Say I've got ADHD. Jeez. So 50 quid to start this. Can't be the last fish of the night. That's not going to sell. Come on, we can't have that. I hate it when a fish doesn't sell. I was a bit gutted last week when that Kahaki didn't sell. So yeah, we got this last one. I have got 3 more fish in the background. I'll show them, and Sean Higgins is going to make it so we don't have it every fish sells. Nice. So £50 start bid. Anyone else interested, going up and bid increments of £2.50. For anyone who's just joined us, I can post out anywhere UK mainland. Lovely big tail fin. It's got a big head. It's got a big tail. Pecks of fins are huge as well in proportion with the size of the head and the tail. It's going to be a decent sized fish. It is metallic. Not going to make any wild claims that it's going to be huge, but you should get a decent size on this. No, it's not butterfly. It's got a normal size tail. It's just a big tail, but no, it's not a butterfly koi. Yeah, £50. Anyone else interested? 52.50. I have got 3 more fish. I'm going to give a quick run through of the 3 fish at the end of this, and let people decide whether we're going to do another auction tonight or not. Are we going to do another fish? But no, very very nice fish, not a butterfly. I'm not against butterfly koi, to be honest. I'm not one of them people who Yes, yeah, I do like the odd ones. I think some don't look right, but some are nice. The ones that Dino and Joe Tibble got off me, they were very nice. They were from Suda. Kajakus, they were. So yeah, £50. Anyone else interested? 52.50. Sean Higgins. I really thought we'd have more interested because I've had a couple of messages about this one. So I really thought there'd be more. Show us all, Dan, love it. Yeah, I don't know, but they got a sell, mate. They got a sell. 52.50. I'm going to run the video again. I'm going to end up with no voice again. So going once. Anyone else interested in the Aoki Benny Kikikuru Tosai at 19 centimeters? Anyone else interested in the Kikikuru? Going twice. I'm going to give it another 30 seconds, and if not, it's Sean's. The butterfly I had is a belter. All I can ever think when I hear the word belter is that song by is Jerry Cinnamon. Yeah, She's a Belter. Boss song. It is the boss song. And congratulations, mate, you got that for a steal of a price as well, Sean. Just text me if you've got my number, or send me an email to myboysco@gmail.com if you haven't, please. Benny Kiko. I'll show you the other fish what I've got in the background, and you can tell me whether they're going to go for auction or not. So this was a replacement fish for a customer. The fish that they won on the auction jumped out of the pond, unfortunately. Yeah, one of them things. Devastated that it happened. So I got a replacement, but in the time that it took me to get the replacement, they just wanted a refund and said they would bid on another fish on the auction, which is fair enough. Sorry, Lee, there was a lag there, mate. You've missed out on that one. My apologies. So it's a shower. Tosai 20 cm. Start bid's £100, but I'm going to put a reserve on this fish. This fish is very, very high quality. Very nice pattern. Very nice style. it's not going for cheap, and that's why I've said there's a reserve on this fish. So if it makes reserve, it'll sell, and if not, it won't. So if anyone wants to bid on the Issa Showa, drop in the comments and let me know.
Oh, is this the replacement for the beauty?
Yeah, we've got an Omasako Shiro, very, very underfinished, not finished at all. Very clean pec fins, a lot of underlying sumi, 25 cm. Again, reason why this is not in the auction is because I don't know if people are going to see this, the potential for what it actually is, that it's underdeveloped. It's going to take time. It's not just going to, this is a project fish. This is a fish that people are going to have to wait for. The sumi is going to take time to come up. It will come up in time, but it's not going to happen overnight. Yeah, patience is the one. And obviously, if this was a finished fish, you'd be paying more for it. And what's the last one? No, not that one. We've done that one. We've got another Achiever, Gimlin Achiever. This one, very high quality Gimlin.
Wow.
What?
That's a lovely fish.
Again, like what I said before, plenty of brown, still the brown coming up, autumn leaves on water, but it's also got the metallic shine, but you can still see, even though, the Gimlin, the shiny scales, but you can still see the webbing on the grey scales. You can still see like that black outline almost around the grey scales, even though it's even though it's Gimlin. So let me know, is anyone interested in me running one of these free fish as an auction, or are these all going away for another day? What's your thoughts? Let me know the free fish. What are your thoughts on the free fish? What one would you have if you could have one?
I reckon there's a bit longer lag. A bit longer than the 10. I think the show is the winner.
And we'll do it, but as I say, I am going to set a reserve on this fish. If the fish meets reserve, then it'll be sold, and if not, unfortunately, it won't, because it's too high quality to sell for £100. It needs to come up a fair bit before it'll sell. So it's £100 to start the show. I'll run the video. Let me know if you're interested. So it's £100 to start the bid on the show. Is anyone interested for £100 start bid? Let me know. This is one that if it doesn't sell for the right price, then it'll just be getting kept here for more size. The bigger it gets, the more it's worth, essentially. And yeah, it's got a lot of potential. The nice balance between the three colours, perfect. It has got a little bit of sumi on the head. But as I say, that balance between the three colours, I don't think you could ask for much more in a shower, and especially in Issa shower. Very, very nice, very high quality Issa shower. So Yeah, £100 to start it. What's people's thoughts on it? What do you like about the fish? Because a few people have mentioned it. What is it that draws your attention? To me, the benny on the head, the nice squiggle pattern, being leading on to the sumi on the back, on the shoulder area, which has also got a bit of a squiggle pattern. It's sort of in keeping with the fish. The whole pattern throughout the fish is in keeping. Got a nice long head. The head's wide, long, nice size to it. Doesn't come too thin towards the bottom of the fish. So yeah, let me know what your thoughts are on the fish.
110 Lee. Shower.
Nice, we're off and running with Lee.
Looks dead hard like it's from Bootle. No one from Bootle's that hard.
No. So is anyone else interested on bidding on the show? We can go from bid increments of £2.50, but as I say, it has got to hit a reserve, otherwise it's not going to sell tonight. So let me know if you're interested in the show. Please don't leave this to the death, because it's not that type of auction. Unfortunately, if you bid, I just add another few minutes on. So yeah, there's no sniping like that. Sorry, I'm approving posts on UK koi owners because the other admins obviously haven't been doing it. Yeah, it was a dig because both of them are watching and neither of them are doing it.
That's because they're so engrossed in your auction.
I know, but there's 11 posts, so people are not happy. And anyone who lives on Barry Island, there's a person on UK koi owners who's looking for someone to go and help them with the pond, and they'll pay. So I'm not going to Barry Island. No Spanish again, mate. If for some reason the Spanish been took off by YouTube, and yeah, I don't know what that's about, to be honest, mate. I don't know why that happened. Yeah, anyone else interested on the show? It's at Lee Carroll at £110. It needs to be going for a bit more than this before I will let it go. So anyone else interested before I end up wiping this one off? £110. If we go to 125, if someone puts a bid at 125, I will let it go at that price or after that price. So 125 is the minimum price to let this one go. Which is still really cheap, to be honest, and it's under the reserve price that I had in my head. But I just don't like the idea of them not selling. I've just got this weird thing with it. I don't know what that is. I like the fish to sell. So 125 is to take this and actually take it from Lee. Lee, if you're interested and you want to take the fish at 125, that's the minimum bid that's going to win this fish tonight, mate. So yeah.
Smithy doesn't live on Barry Island, do you?
No, Smithy doesn't live on. Doesn't he move in the end? No, with Ness. No. It's a shame about James Corden that yeah, he's a bad knob. Because he's brilliant in Gavin and Stacey. Yeah, 125 quid, you can take it, but that's the minimum it's going to go for. So Lee, if you're interested at 125, or if anyone else is interested, take the fish at 125. Otherwise, it's staying with me. It's going to get bigger. And it might be releasing the koi shop next year, who knows? It's the best part about this, though, because as much as obviously I want the fish to sell, because that's the business part of it, I half just think, well, it doesn't matter, does it? Because then I just get to keep it. Yeah, it's as like Carlsberg, do you know what I mean? It's just like they do the best. If Carlsberg don't show it, and that's what it should do. It should produce the best show.
Ada?
You know, either. Shut up. Dog's snoring, just non-stop snoring. Lee, will you let me know, mate, if you're because no one else seems to be bidding, so will you let me know if you want to let this go or you want to make a bid of 125, please, pal. But if 125 is too high for you, that's fair enough. Just tell me that you're out and I'll stick another one up instead. Yeah, will do, Scrag. I will give you your Spanish back as well. I just can't do it on StreamYard. So it looks like this isn't going to sell unless we get a 125 bid in the next minute. It's not going to sell, unfortunately. So, yeah, as I say, Lee, if you are listening, mate, let me know, please, because otherwise I'm going to withdraw it from the auction. It can't sell for £110, unfortunately. It's just not enough. Not enough. Its retail value is, I think, it's about 250 quid, something like that. So selling for £110 is, yeah, it's just not happening. Yeah, so I'm gonna give it another 30 seconds. I'd be interested to hear off you though, Lee, because if you're out, that's fair enough, no problem. But you have got a good few fish tonight, so I don't want to pull it if you're just not. I know, yeah, that's what I'm thinking about. That's my final bid, mate. Okay, fair enough, mate. No worries. Right, I'm gonna withdraw that then. But because I want to end on a high, I will put up. Can I see what? Yeah, so we got another. Yeah, you can tell, yeah. Well, massive. Seems so loud. Yeah, we got another Achiba. This one's given an Achiba. Very, very high quality. This is one of 40 in the country. So I've managed to ever so slowly be able to pull the odd ones out. Which hasn't been easy, to be honest. But I got one, then I got two more, and then I've just got another couple as well. But it took me to twist some arms, to be honest, to spend a lot of money. So yeah, £100 start bid on the Gimlin Achiever. I think this is going to be the last one tonight. So if anyone's interested, if anyone has not had a chance to win a fish or to stick another one in the box, you've got your last chance now. £100 start bid. Whatever this one goes for, it goes for, because I'm knackered and I can feel my voice is breaking. So yeah, it's £100 to start this on the Gimlin Achiever. I'm going to play that video again. Just more posts there, just UK coin owners, admins, just there, yeah. So yeah, £100 giving an achiever. Anyone else interested for any more? What about Ollie? He lost on the last one. Oh, he did. He did. I don't know if Ollie Log's still in the comments. Are you in, Ollie? Are you in the comments? Are you interested? He was here before. I'm not sure if he's still here now. There's some memory that though, Chris. Jesus. Yeah, so Newark on this Saturday and Sunday. I'll be there on Sunday. Can't wait. I love Newark. Indoors. It got so hot in there last year though, but the weather we've had this year, it might not be as hot, it might not be as bad. But last year it was absolutely disgustingly hot in that.
The big one.
The big koi show indoors.
Yeah, but there's a couple.
No, this was like in the big warehouse thing. The food was facing it, remember? In like the canteen bit.
Oh yeah. I like that one.
Yeah. So £100 on this. Is anyone interested on £100 on? So I'm going to give it another minute, and then unfortunately this one might not sell. But I'll be honest again. These are my favourites, so I'm happy for them to stay. I just don't like the fish not selling. I'll be totally honest. Everyone's got a thing, and I like the fish to sell. I do. All right, okay. Yeah, he mustn't be in, mate. He mustn't be on the chat. Oh, yeah, we have got a bid. Steve Marsh, £100. Steve bid earlier on. So yeah, £100. Yeah, £100 start bid. Anyone else interested? £2.50 to take this. Give me an achiever. If anyone else is interested, please get the bids in because I've been talking for 2 hours straight now. Anyone else? I'm going to run the video again and then we're going to wrap up. So I've been thinking about doing a bit of a flash sale, and the reason for this is so I can sell some of the smaller koi at realistic prices because of the boxes. The price of the boxes is like £30 a box. So to sell koi at like 20 quid, it's a bit hard for someone to then pay £30 postage on top. So to try and make it a bit fair and as much as I possibly can, my idea is to do a bit of like where I put like 30, 40 fish up, but I'll do them like 20 quid a pop. But I'll just literally throw it on the screen. Couple of minutes, first person, yeah, 20 quid, I'll have it. 15 quid, I'll have it. 25 quid, I'll have it. That sort of thing. Try and move through them as fast as we can, so we do it within the 2 hours. And hopefully people will make a bit of a box then. So then when you're paying your £30 postage, you're getting like 3, 4, 5 koi. You're getting 3, 4, 5 koi, say. So then you're offsetting your price of your box. So if that makes sense to everyone, drop it in the comments. Let me know what you think. And yeah, let me know what your thoughts are on that, because I think that would be quite good, to be honest. It means I can sell some of the smaller koi what I've been holding back, because, as I said, people, obviously like Lee tonight, Lee's been buying up half the auction tonight, which is great, and he's going to offset that box. That postage on that box is going to be a couple of pounds of fish now, which is great. And that's what I'm thinking about the flash sale. So let me know what you think anyway. I'll list like 40 koi, something like that. Dreading taking pictures of them. But just 1 week, little bit different, rather than an auction. Literally first person in, first person to bid. First person to bid will get it. So if it's 15 quid, you pay 15 quid. If it's 20, you pay 20. Doesn't matter if people bid higher, they won't get it. It's literally the price on screen at the time. There might not, there'll have to be videos. So anyway, it's going to be a week of hard work to do that. But I just thought it'd be good anyway. It just means I can sell some of the smaller fish to use. People get a chance to buy some of the cheaper fish, because not everyone wants to spend under a couple of £100. Anyone else interested in the achiever? Great idea, mate. Nice one, Andrew. So I'll just literally fly through them. Literally 2 minutes of fish, and we'll just whack through as many as we can in 2 hours, or two and a bit hours. And give people a good chance. Good idea. Me, Joe, Scott, and John all might get some as a bundle. Yeah, that's exactly the idea. That's. So I don't want to say there's going to be like cheap fish, but there might be £10 fish in there, 15, 20, 25. Do you know what I mean? And there might be some 40, 50, 60 pounds in there as well. But we'll just rattle through them as fast as we can. If they don't sell, it doesn't matter. 2 minutes, we move on. Yeah. So we'll just give it a go and see if you get the support from the koi. Do the talking for you. Yeah. Let's let the koi do the talking for you. Yeah, definitely. But I think it just keeps it a bit exciting, doesn't it? It just makes it, something else going on. So anyway, I am listening, my voice is cracking here. So going once, anyone else interested on the Guinness Chiba for £107.50. Otherwise, you're going to Lee Carroll, which he's bought 1, 2, 3 fish tonight. I'll play the video again, like requested. Going twice. Anyone else interested? You got about another 30 seconds or so. Otherwise, this one's going to Lee as well. Let me know. So flash sale will be coming up. I'm not promising for next week, because it's going to be a lot of photographing and video, so I might have to take some time, to be honest, to get it all ready. But should be a good night. Big it up a bit more. Try and get a few more people in. I think this is the lowest we've had in this week, to be honest. 70 odd, touching 80. I think normally we get well over 120. And going 3 times. Well done, Lee. You've done well, mate.
Exciting week for Lee.
Yeah. Daniel Coyle, exceptional. I know.
He's a good guy. Proper little pep talk.
Yeah. And congratulations, Lee, again. You've done well, mate. Drop me a message if you haven't done so already, please. Wow, what a night. Try and get that light from glaring off the get it in the way of my head. Yeah, so that's the end of the auction. Still 50 people watching. Appreciate everyone sticking around till the end. We've been on for an hour, 2 hours and 10 minutes. These originally were going to be here 60 to 90-minute auctions, and we're on for over 2 hours now. So, cracking night. Anyone who's want to fish tonight, please drop me a message, some description, whether that be a text message or an email to myboysco@gmail.com, and we'll figure it all out. Another fantastic auction, Danny. Well done, mate. And everyone who won fish. Holy Carol. So yeah, cracking night. Appreciate everyone. Thanks for watching. As I say, drop me messages if you haven't done so already. Even though Newark's on next week, I will be back here at 7:30 next Sunday with more fish, and probably drained from a long day at Newark. But if you're at Newark, come and say hello to me as well. Be a great day, and I'll see you all next week. Thanks for watching.